Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Hope you're doing well. It's time for Clock Tower Power Hour. Hours. There's like two of them. We're gonna play for 2 hours. Alright, so unfortunately, I think we might have locked ourselves out of ending D. Clock Tower 2 Power Hours! Yes, you're so right. That's exactly what it is. Clock Tower 2 Power Hours. Because we know too much. I think that we part of getting ending D is not knowing some of the secrets of the mansion. And we do know those things, so I don't know if we could trigger ending D, so I don't know if I'm even gonna bother trying it. Ending C, I thought we were on route for ending C the other time, but I think we might have screwed up on that one too somehow. I'm not really positive. It's kind of a crapshoot if you're not following a guide from the very beginning. Let me pull up a guide. Speaking of, I love this guy. It's got like the ASCAI art of like the clock tower logo with full walkthrough tucked in between. Oh, his real name was Rob McGregor. Thank you, Rob. I always know him as Romby, but thank you, Rob. You're doing a great service for us. Alright. Let's see if there's... I should have checked this before. But I didn't. Yeah, I don't know. I think that we just start a new Jennifer playthrough. Yeah, especially in the 90s, whenever, in the 90s when this game came out. I can't imagine how difficult it was. Alright, we're just gonna start a new Jennifer run, and we'll come back to Helen after that and get those last two. I hope that none of you have looked up anything about this game in your curiosity, because there are spoilers to trip over. One big one we haven't actually encountered yet, that we only get on Jin's side. It's always a risky run whenever you have to try to look something up. This game seems pretty hard to understand. Yeah. Hasuga Clock Tower. Alright, wait, hang on. Let's try to get ending E first. Get that out of the way. Jennifer Simpson. I have to do Samuel Barton. I can't believe Barton was the clock tower, is the clock tower, the Scissor Man, imposter in, like, the good ends. Like, even in A, I'm pretty sure Barton was freaking McDead. Do the spoilers explain how there's a live detached hand? Or there's living spoilers for the game? No! They don't actually explain that. Unfortunately. That's just some weird shit that goes down. That's just your typical Barrows family weird shit, TM. Hi, Dawn. I was telling Boogie we're gonna start our new Jennifer playthrough. Because I think we've locked ourselves out of the endings for Helen that we don't have yet. What is this a graphic of?
Professor Barton. Professor Barton. What on earth are you doing, Professor? You mustn't hypnotize her like this. She's not ready to remember the murders yet.
She's not ready to remember the murders yet.
Fascinating research material for me.
Yeah, that's right, cause you're a freaking murderer. We know the truth now, Barton.
Any more of this today, Professor? I'm taking her home.
All right. But remember one thing, Helen. You may be her guardian, but you are also my assistant.
Yes, Professor.
I like that the characters changed, like at least some of the characters changed clothes between. That part's still so funny to me. Just like having a moment looking at these scissors. The clock tower murders. The mass murder. Okay, we already know all this. Just get through this as fast as possible, please. If you really want to see the content of this, check out the first, or maybe the third video in this stream series. The first one is gonna be, excuse me, the first video is gonna be your best bet because I read everything in that one. I can't be asked to bother with Barton a third time. Why is the statue cold also? Like, why is it always cold? Like, that's one of the constant through lines about this statue. But why? If I knew science, I would know if there was a scientific reason for it. Wait, hang on. Is there a stone that is always... Is there a stone that is always red, blue, purple on the clock tower? What is a stone that is always true, always hungry? What are these auto results? Is there a stone that is always cold? Why do some crystals feel cold? Why does stone feel cold? Stone is surface specialists. Thermal inertia. Huh, internationalgemsociety.org. Explain like I'm 5. Why do stones and crystals feel cold when touched? When something feels cold, what's happening is whatever you're touching is drawing heat out of you. Some items conduct heat very well. Metals are usually good at this. Other things like cloth aren't. So when both of these are the same temperature, they can feel different temperatures, similar to how air temperature 20°C feels different from a water temperature of 20°C. Ah! A stone that's always true. Okay, anyway, sorry, I went on a tangent there. It's been a while since we went on a stream tangent. Feels nostalgic in a way. They should break up the statue and make whiskey stones out of it. They should. Oh my goodness gracious, I'm so done with this. Is there a way to fast forward? What's with this guy? We meet him here and it's like him and Rose. We only, like, Danny, I think his name is. Danny the IT guy. And Harris is a freaking creep. We're gonna have to deal with more, Nolan nonsense since we're on Jennifer's route again. So, sorry in advance. Come on. Talk faster! Is there a speed up button? Zoom in? Zoom out? No. I thought it was sus how you find Harris in front of the women's bathroom. You know, I never noticed that that's where he was standing. He was definitely looking for Jennifer, though. Yeah, that's weird. That is weird. What are you doing out there, weirdo? Right? It's funny that it looks like he's saying it to his face. Oh, I was gonna look at the other clues. Hang on. We unlocked some clues. Some hints. Do 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 do. Wow, we almost got all of the hints. We just need hint number 2 and then we'll have every hint. It's good that there's a hint for that because I feel like there's no way of knowing that that's what you need to do to trigger the different characters. When in a pinch, there are many times when clicking on some item will rescue the character. Don't give up. Try to click on something until the very end. And Nolan still won't have a hint. Hey! Endings except ending D are determined according to how many conditions are met in the last scenario. One extremely important point is who is asked to investigate the statue in the prologue. Do not forget who was asked. The pattern of the star plate is extremely important. It'd be wise to write it down. If Helen is the protagonist in the last scenario, be very careful about the item she is given by Harris if she uses it. ... That would be the key, the key to the fireplace. If Helen is the protagonist in the last scenario, something must be dropped down the shaft when deciding which of the 3 shafts is correct. If Jennifer is the protagonist in the last scenario, when she is trying to escape and runs out onto this 2-floor terrace, if you click on ... When carrying the box that can't be opened, you need to do something fairly drastic to get at the contents. Set it on fire! Alright. Cool. I still think this design in the background here would make for a cool metal t-shirt. Like, this has nothing to do with the game at all. It's just cool looking. Oh no, I unplugged my headphones. Sorry, hang on. We still good? I like the bloody text. Doing this again in case I forgot to save after. I don't want to accidentally not trigger Jennifer's route and have to do all this again. Doop 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 doop. Oh yeah, the oil can. We need to make sure we get the oil can this playthrough. I gotta get a guide up to make sure I God, I'm sleepy. Why am I so sleepy? Focus. Oh, Professor! I'm the one who called you from the Oslo Weekly News. My name is Nolan Campbell. And this is Tim, my cameraman. It's a pleasure. Yeah. That photography sounds just like the camera in sounds like the camera in Pokemon Snap and feels very nostalgic. I mean, I know it's just a generic camera snap sound, but that's the vibe it gives me. Oh my goodness gracious. Scissormon. Scissormon Snap. The woman's pretty tall. There's something I must be attending to, which is murdering some people. Oh, right. Everybody, it's Edward. Maybe it just has a glass roof. That's a weird choice for an elevator, but... Did I start the recording? I did. Alright, so hang on. Let me see what we need to do. I'm glad that Romby talks about how gross Nolan is. He's like, he's 26 and she's 15. This is weird. Actually, he says kind of sicking, actually. Not sickening, just sicking. Nolan is just not appealing. No, absolutely not. Uh... The motion comics make her look pretty old. She was 14. So it's been 1 year since the murders. Since the first game. I feel like there's so much potential to like flesh this game out. Sort of like with Clock Tower 2, I feel like there's a lot of potential to make the storyline more cohesive, like not actually show a lot of the things they just kind of tell and don't show. Like this therapy session, like we could have delved into this a little more, and it could have been cool. This game seems like a struggle to make. It does seem like it was very complicated. Like I know in the interview that we watched in Rewind, it seemed like it was very complicated to set up all the different routes and things like that. The randomized elements and things like that. And this one has 2 characters. Can I make a screenshot? I just want this on a shirt. And they'd be like, oh, sick, what band is that? And I'd be like, Clock Tower! They'd be like, I've never heard of that band. I'd be like, it's not a band! It's a weird PlayStation game! Who wants to watch therapy? Gamers only want action. Helen isn't home yet. I think I'll go out for a while. The motion capture in 3D models must have been hard. Indeed. Sorry, I have my mouse on the screen. These models are so crunchy. Like the faces are so something. Someone's in front of the house. Oh, that's... Why do you let him into your room, Jennifer? What's with this little song? This is a nice little tune. We don't really hear a ton of gentle tunes in this song. I mean, in this game. Dang, I might not be able to make it a whole 2 hours. I'm just so tired. Creep! Creep! Mace him in the face! Jennifer, you need some freaking mace on you. Some... Actually, I was thinking about Nolan the other night, and I was thinking that I want to hit him with some stay away spray. And then I was like, stay away spray is what they should call mace. His eyes need some soap, right? Soap. We need to pocket soap this man. And Jennifer seems like charmed by him, which is like all the worse. Jennifer, no. Tee-hee. Tee-hee. Just because he isn't waving giant scissors around doesn't mean he's safe. Right? Someone seems to be following me. Wait, why can we look at that storefront? Why was that able to... Why were you able to click on that? Scandinavia living.
What's wrong?
Help! Someone is following me!
Some kind of weirdo?
Welcome to the new trauma, same as the old trauma. Sorry, I'm reading the guide to make sure I don't miss the oil can this time. Helen's funny answering machine message. Oh? I need to find the oil can. Mm. Yeah, I knew it was coming this time. I remembered it from the last time. Alright. There must be food crumbs or something. The corner of the box is covered with ants. It's empty. There are tools, but nothing seems useful. This might be useful. You just said nothing seemed useful. I guess the tools didn't seem useful. In Helen's scenario, we get out through this door. Oil can. Oh wait, there's a hint number 2. That's the one hint we don't have. Let's go back and get it. I think that's the one hint we didn't have. Anyway. This box we didn't look at. Except for a complex charts and graphs. Hint number 2! got all the hints. We're hinted up. Did I have dinner? I didn't have dinner. That's probably not good. This game must be very easy now. Yes, now that we have all the hints. Oof. His security guard is about to lose his head.
Excuse me.
It looks like he was stabbed in the chest. So, like... the head falling off seems like just a bonus thing. Like overkill. You know? Oh, jeez. I forgot the chair isn't the way to go there, it's the blanket. Well, I'm just not very coordinated today. My brain is just mush. Hi, Kelly.
Excuse me.
There's a blanket with bloodstains on it. Spooky. Sleepy and headachy for watching the bed. Me too, honestly. I'm really tired today. I'm wondering if I should stop streaming early. Just because my brain is just goop. Hive mind headache. I don't actually have a headache, just big sleepies. What? Why is he in that room? Okay. Alright. That might as well happen. This freaking game. I have hydrated. I have not eaten properly. Since lunch. Oh, we can't actually use the items because... he's in the room. I've got to be eating. You're so right. Maybe I'll stop a little early and go make a little dinner. Right? Her shaking and her nervous breathing. Poor lass. I feel bad for Jen. She's only 15. She's been through so much. You've been gaming so much this past week for Deltarune prep that you haven't been eating right either, but we've got to take care of ourselves. So true. Everyone eat well. Have a good meal. I want to make some... Actually, I think I have some extra tortellini saved already that I cooked too much of. So I might have that for dinner. Everyone eat a good dinner. Do I have the oil can still? Is that... Okay, cool. We have the ladder key. That's really all we need, right? I mean, we have a way out. You're doing lunch prep now. What's for future lunch? Yes. The fax tone rings. Oh, Kelly, you left before you got to see this. This is my favorite scene in the game. We saw it on Helen's side, but we can get it on Jennifer's side, too. Scissorman's sending a fax! It says there's a phone in this room, but I don't see it. Is that it right there?
Hello, you have reached Helen. I'm not home right now, but please leave a message after the tone.
Dutifully punching in the fax number, evil snipping noises. He is a modern scissorman who sims faxes and drinks lattes. Gotta keep up with the times, indeed. Wait, don't! The scissorman's gonna pop out of there! Don't look in there! Scissorman's gonna pop out. I know it. The job market is hard for a scissorman. But you know, the fact that he sends a fax does sort of imply that it is sort of like a hint that it is like Barton or Harris, the fake scissor man here. Since new fax through this, I don't know if Edward would know how to use a fax machine, being a 10-year-old. Edward probably can't send a fax. He's too busy playing his Game Boy Color. Yes, exactly. So do we have to do this to leave? I guess we have to trigger this, even though it doesn't really do anything. Sometimes you get phone calls at work, but it's the modem dial-up noise. Never sure if prank or attempted fax. Someone trying to fax you an order? That's really funny. Or an internet ghost. That's a very valid. Getting faxed a DoorDash order. Oh, you made a warning. Oh, wait, no, only I made a warning if we look at it a second time, which we're not going to. We're done here. Bye! See ya, Rose. I assume that's still Rose in this playthrough. It was Rose and Helen's playthrough. Alright, we're gonna take the stairs up to the 4th floor. We don't even need to go to the 3rd floor. Because we have the hint that's there. And we've already pretty much well explored this area. It Headless Rose by any other name. Get out of there, girl! Get out of there! Alright, we're gonna get through this part and then we're gonna call it a night. Cause I'm big sleepy. I'm sorry, everyone. You would think I hadn't been sleeping all day, but I have been. I'm just exhausted. There, Gots. There. Alright. I wonder if he calls her sensei in the Japanese version. Like, is she a teacher? Like, it's never really. Because sensei can be for anyone with a it's not necessarily just strictly for teachers. It's anyone with a knowledge base in a subject. Yeah, you call authors, anyone with a the book I was reading about Hanako Muraoka, the lady who translated Anne of Green Gables into Japanese, talks about how anyone with knowledge on a subject, anyone can be a sensei with enough knowledge. It doesn't have to be strictly literal teacher. Because she served as a literal teacher for a while. He's not gonna be there. Oh, he is there. Hey, buddy. I wonder what Nolan is doing in a dreamy voice. Unfortunate. Hey, Jennifer, yes, I am. Is Nolan here? She asked a second time. Yeah, shout out to Tim. He's a real one. Hi, Helen. The silence of in the, like the fact that there's like no background music during. You know, I didn't give it with Frick, so we won't do Barton's scenario. Did I screw up by not? Right, there's no staff muttering. There's nothing. There's no sound at all. It's just really dull. I think I might have screwed up by not having Harris take the statue. We might be on Route E business now. Hang on, let me make a save state here. Yeah, if you're not getting the E ending. Okay, so we're looking for the E ending. We're on the route. Crap, though. This means I'm gonna have to do because of when I saved. We're gonna have to do the intro part again to get the other gen endings. Conflab it. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We'll get one ending and it'll be fine. And then I can do the others off air. Come on, go faster. Oh, apparently we can choose to say no. But we do want to get that ending, so we're gonna say yes this time. So maybe there is a way around it. If we say no, we do Helen's scenario instead. So maybe it isn't a total dead end. Good. The silence is killing me. Like it's not even like voiced. Why is it not voiced? All right, we're gonna get to a save point here and then call it. I want to swing from the chandelier. I'm sure Scissorman does too. It's weird because whenever you go as Got, the dialogue is red. But not when you go as Nolan. Watch out!
Nolan, I was given this chandelier as a farewell present when I retired.
So it used to hang in the Barrows mansion.
Yes, what wonderful times they were. Except for...
This is so funny. Rest in peace, Rick. We hardly knew ye. Alright. That's it for tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a good time. You check the next episode in the top right. See some more things you might like in the bottom right. Subscribe over on the left by clicking the Tinterbro icon. If you're watching on Twitch, you can't do any of those things because there's no buttons and bobs and doodads. But you can't give me a follow, and I'd really, really appreciate it. I have 66 followers right now. That's amazing. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching to the end of the video. Check the link in the description below to pop on by our Twitch channel. We stream Thursdays and Saturdays at 8 p.m. Central. We'd be happy to have you. Y'all take care. Have a great week. I'm going to go eat a food and lay down. You make sure to eat a food and get some good rest too. Take care of yourselves. Or else! Good night.